Hi, it's Angie from Canterbury Trails Farm. Today we planted an apple tree, got some mowing done. We worked on the ceiling that we had patched and had to scrape, and we're redoing that. Touched up the paint in the master bedroom and did some garden work. There's a new little apple tree. So this little apple tree, I bought it into March and it was mailed on April 14th and we thought it was lost, and then on May 20th it showed up and it didn't get to DFW, Dallas Airport, until 5/16. So for a month somewhere this little tree was sitting in a tall skinny priority box, and not only did it survive, the roots were still moist and it had started growing and it had these sprigs, it was white all over. Well, I stuck it, immediately put it in a bucket full of water, and I took it to my greenhouse and left it there for 2 days, and they were all like this top one that I don't think is going to survive. And you can see how they're starting to turn. They were completely snow white, but in 2 days the leaves started turning green. So not only did it survive, but it was growing those little sprigs, little branches in that priority box for a month. So the seller that sold it to me had refunded my money because we thought it was lost. So I refunded his money for the refunding my money because it wasn't. It's glad it got here. Week's time. It's been 2 weeks since I've done all this. I got new growth on my rose bush there. And this one isn't looking really good, but you never can tell. It's still green down there. So this one thought I saw new growth. I don't know, maybe I didn't, but it's not looking bad. Over here, got a little stuff growing. I planted parsley there, so he's right there. And I planted vine peaches over here. They're growing, and we still had some dirt left over from the planting the apple tree, so I dumped it in there. So I haven't planted anything in there yet. The stuff I planted over here, I don't remember what I planted. I have it written down somewhere, but it did not come up. I'm planting lavender over here, and it has not come yet. So nothing came up over here yet. Pussy willows, they were pink pussy willows. They're supposed to be really pretty. I don't know if they're going to make it or not. We'll have to see. They still have little buds on the end. Apricot trees hanging in there. The yarrow is still doing good. It's been there for a few years, though. It's doing good down there. I don't see anything else that I planted. The wisteria, I don't see it. It'll probably be all of a sudden. Over here, I have a couple pumpkins growing, and I have planted passion flower, and it's still hanging in there. I've got a pumpkin. I planted pumpkin on the other side, hoping it would go up, or it might be squash. I can't remember. Also wrote that down. Grapes are doing good. That might be passion flower there. I have one that comes up. Some years it comes up over here, and some years it doesn't. So we'll have to see. So I have a few beans that are coming up, and I planted a few more. They're not doing really good this year. The garden is a mess. You can see where we put the leaves. Every year we alternate. We dump the leaves during the winter on one side, and then the next year we do it on the other side, and you can see what a difference it makes. Everything's dead on this side, and then eventually when we get to the point where we do a full garden, I do a few rows of carrots and stuff during the winter, usually on whatever side we did the leaves. We're going to turn all this under, and then you can see this, one of these massive, this is not an elderberry tree, this is a mimosa, that's right. Anyway, they're a nuisance, and I'm glad it came up. It got blown over by the storm. Got tons of baby pears going. This has just been a little recap on what we did today. Now let's join the regularly scheduled program. Our new Battlbox. Mission 75. I always like the little books. They always have a lot of information about the product in it. So let's see what we got here. First of all, we always give you a good coupon. This is to Wildly Goods. I'm not familiar with them, but I will check them out because it's a 20% off coupon. When I get these coupons, even if I don't know the company, I'll check them out, hit their sale page, and if I can use their code on a sale item, I usually end up, at least picking up something there. So Wildly Goods sent these lightweight merino wool socks. They feel nice and soft. That's pretty good. That's a $17.95 value. This is Peak Refuel, and I'm not familiar with that brand. We do supply ready hour for the most part. Totally open-minded to checking out a new product. This is a chicken pesto pasta, white chicken with ziti noodles and creamy pesto sauce, $12.95 value, and you add 2/3 cup hot water, and there you go. Looks like you can make it right in the pouch. That's pretty awesome. Beyond Bungee Trek Rope Lock Tie Down Tool. 6 foot length, 150 pounds limit. Has a multitasking tool. It has 7 tools on there, non-slip grip. That's a $19.59 value. All of these so far have been in the basic box. We have the advanced box, so I'll get an extra thing here. Next thing, also in the basic box, is the speed hook. Designed for survival applications. It's outlawed for non-survival use in some areas. Used for fishing and trapping when no food is readily available. The speed hook works like a spring-loaded trap, and when a fish or other small animal takes the bait, it automatically springs open, setting the hook. Another coupon for the Beyond Bungee that we got, 5% off. And this is the product, my advanced box. And it comes, again, another coupon here. That's cool. I'm not going to open this up until I find out what it is. Laser Bright Single Mode Military Light. Laser Bright Modular LED system can handle multiple uses for light. The bulbs are visible from over 1 mile away. Never need replacing. Fully waterproof and submersible to 50 meters. Same versatile military light kit supplied to all branches of the U.S. military. It would be configured in multiple ways. Low, marking a hazard, signaling for help. I don't want to open it because it's vacuum packed and I can just store it in my vehicle or my bug out bag in this container and it'll be more productive. So I'm probably just going to leave it like this. But there's also a good coupon in here for 15% off. So that's cool too. So that came in the advanced box. If you have the Pro box, you would have got a hybrid light mammoth multi-light tool. It looks like sort of like a big flashlight with a stand that bends up all over the place. That would have been a $69.95 value. My Laser Bright is a $44.99 value. And if you had the Pro Plus, that's a really expensive box. You would get $95 value. You would have got this Lord and Field Tallulah for the month for Mission 75. Which looks like a pretty awesome knife, but I don't have the Pro Plus. The box is just a little bit more than the basic box, and you always usually get one product. I haven't got anything that I wouldn't use yet. I have got things in the basic box that, I wouldn't necessarily buy, and we wouldn't necessarily use. Like maybe the fishing thing, we probably wouldn't been on our list. And I don't know about wool socks. We're not big on wool, but there's a nice little picture of all the stuff there. They also have a Facebook page if you don't know about it. I pop in there once in a while. They do some good videos. So that's Battlebox Mission Brief 75. I hope you check out Battlebox if you haven't heard of them or if you haven't subscribed to them before. And give it a couple months shot there. Start with that basic box. And you can, if you like what you get, you can always upgrade. So this has been Angie from Canterbury Trails Farm. Thanks for joining us. Bye.